'twas the time of the preacher.
I used to be such a nice guy.
Well, for a man that don't go healed, you run your mouth kind of reckless, don't you?
It's a little too early for being that loud. Hey, too late.
What an incredible Cinderella story. This unknown comes out of nowhere.
I guess I'm the only one that remains unaffiliated.
Welcome to the 4-1 podcast, where for 4 minutes we explore one topic. I want to talk to you about followership. Well, that's a weird word. Maybe it's not even a word. Maybe I just invented a word, but we'll take some liberties with the English language. Followership. You know, everyone wants to talk about leadership. Leadership gets all the hype, all the books, all the seminars, all the money that's spent by corporations and companies on leadership development. It's like, be a leader, be a leader, be a leader. Parents tell their kids this all the time. Hey, don't be a follower, be a leader. Sounds great in theory, but if everyone's a leader, who are they leading? There's no one left to follow. I think one of the things that we've done is in this leadership propaganda, and it really is propaganda. One of the things that we've done is we've convinced people that they're supposed to be something they're probably not. I mean, truthfully, we all lead in some ways at some times, and we can all improve as leaders. But the reality is we're all followers. Let's say you're a Christian. If you're a Christian, really the first step in being a Christian is to be a follower of Jesus. That's just what it means. But we spend so much time in churches trying to make leaders instead of followers. No wonder they don't want to do the things that we ask them to do. No wonder people don't want to give or serve or sign up for a group or anything else. We've been telling them, you're a leader, you're a leader, you're a leader. Why would they do what we tell them to? They're going to do what they want to do. I like to think of it this way. If I was Satan and I was trying to come up with a strategy to slow down the gospel. You can't stop the gospel of Jesus, but to slow it down, I would wage a propaganda war where I whispered into the ear of every single Christian, you're a leader. You're a leader. And I would just keep saying it over and over and over again. You're a leader. Because if we're at war and we're in the trenches, you, me, everyone, and God is our general and He's leading the charge and we're taking ground for the kingdom. If this is really what we're doing and the enemy is whispering in our ears, you're a leader, then he can get into the heart of every single private and convince every private that the private ought to be the general. And if we start to believe, you know what, I ought to be the general, then that means I ought to be in charge. Well, I know better. We don't want to follow those who are saying, you know, come, let's go, take the hill. We start to think things like, well, I mean, I don't really want to put myself at jeopardy or at risk. It becomes about me instead of about the one I'm supposed to follow. And not only is God leading us, but He's also orchestrated and given authority for others to lead us. But when we are constantly rebelling against that authority because we've bought into this idea that we're to be leaders and we're to climb the leadership pyramid and hopefully one day be on top and rule the world. Oh, sounds like maybe we've got a God problem. I know I fall into that really fast. It's an idolatry issue, and I got to tell you, I make a terrible God. I'm an awful God. Every time I become my own God, I make a horrible wreck out of everything. And so I'm focusing more on followership. The leadership stuff will take care of itself. If anything, the only thing I would ever want to say to anybody is, hey, follow me as I follow Jesus. But really, let's follow Him together. Be the best follower you can be and encourage others to follow as well. And let's work really hard at being followers. And the leadership stuff, God will take care of. Hey, think about that, chew on it, discuss it with some other people, and keep praying for one. I don't know if it was any good or not, but